Warning!
This YouTube channel
is crazy!
Hey, what's up peeps? This is the Green Beanie, the gnarliest cooking vlog around. If you're new to the Green Beanie, then you should know that we do not only make epic food, but we also take health into account. So
you're gonna need this butter stick, okay? You need it.
Pretty much. So this week we're making fish tacos with beans. I'd say refried, but they're not fried, and I don't like to say refried beans because that's like an ugly word to say, you know what I mean? We need, for 4 people, a pound of fish like snapper or mahi, an onion, garlic, a few tomatoes, like 2 tomatoes, and a can of beans, tomato puree, and seasonings like cilantro, oregano, cumin, and that kind of thing. And we're also going to serve it on a whole wheat wrap thingy, kind of like this, and some fat-free sour cream and lettuce. But before we start, we need to catch some fish. Where am I going to go? Never mind. Problem solved. So now we turn on the stove to about medium or so. While we're waiting for it to warm up, we have to cut up either 1½ big onions or 2 smallish onions. Half because we need some for the beans in a minute. Also crush up a few cloves of garlic. But you have to cut the onion like a boss. Dude, they should make onion cutting into a sport or something. So now we need to test if the stove is hot. Your
voice will magically change when it's hot enough.
So then you put the onion and garlic in. Leave half the onion, remember, for the beans. And on the Green Beanie, to use a pan with a little bit of oil, just put some oil on it and then rub it off and you'll have a thin layer thing so you don't have to drench it in lard. Yay! And we wait a few minutes for the onions to caramelize and stuff. In that time, let's get the other stuff ready. So now we need two tomatoes, some tomato puree, and some herbs like cilantro, cumin, and oregano. So now you gotta cut up the tomatoes like a boss. So now we put all that in with the onions.
Hello there, tomatoes. Yay, company.
On the Green Beanie, we do a lot of multitasking and getting several things ready at the same time. So we are going to start the beans now. So turn on another stove to about medium or so. So now open up the can of beans. Dee-dee-dee, better not forget that step. So then you have to drain it out and rinse the beans out. And once you've done that, the stove should be hot. So then you put the onions in and let them caramelize for a few minutes. A few minutes later. So now you put the beans in with the onions. You may also want to add a little bit of water so it doesn't dry out. Remember, we still have this mix going. Now it's time to put the fish in.
You haven't forgotten about us, right?
The fish doesn't take that long, only like 10 to 15 minutes, because remember, overcooked seafood is a sign of a total noob. So now we put the fish in with all the other stuff. 10 minutes to kill. In that time, let's play pineapple catch. Oh yeah, but don't forget about your other things because you should check on them and mix them around occasionally so you don't, light anything on fire, So now we're almost done, so now we have to mash up the beans like they were something that needed a lot of mashing, and add some chicken stock or chicken broth thing. No, not chicken broth, like chicken stock thingy. Like it might come in cube form. So once you've done that, our fish thing should be done. So if you want, you can add some frozen corn or something, and then it should flake easily like this, and then you could serve it like a boss with some chopped lettuce and fat-free sour cream and salsa and the taco thingy. And that was the Green Beanie fish tacos for for you. If you have not subscribed already, then subscribe for a new recipe every week. Oh yeah, but not just a recipe, but a healthy and still gnarly recipe that will help you keep abs of steel and not flabs of steel. But stick around and keep shredding and balancing pineapples on your head. For some reason, I just have this weird obsession with saying, like, fish tacos. It's a cool word to say, isn't it? I mean, like, fish tacos, fish tacos, fish tacos.